Hi, we're Lee and Scott, and if you're new round here, we live full-time in our motorhome after selling up when we lost family and realised that life is not a given. We've spent a year travelling the UK and are currently in the Republic of Ireland working our way around the coast. Join us, together with our two little dogs, Lucy and Sky, as we head off with absolutely no idea what's coming next.
Right. So we're trying again.
Take two, because, as has been said previously, this plank over here doesn't do technology and hasn't realised you need to press record.
We've been warbling on for half an hour.
Oh, we've discussed everything. We've come up with a new book. Oh, it's amazing. If only we could remember what we said.
There was another quilt there. So, we're heading back to sleep. That's what we wanted to tell you. And the three falls.
Is it 3, 4?
Grass.
Yeah, so we've got dogs. Two little pain in the backside dogs, as I'm sure you're aware. And if they have an emergency wee, they need to be let out. 30 seconds later, they're back in. But,
no, Sky's fine. She'll go on concrete, but Lucy won't.
Yeah, Lucy needs to be on grass. So we were actually heading to Bantry Marina because we like a marina, looking out over the water, seeing all the boats and that. But there is actually no grass there, so it just won't work for us. So then looking around, there's a couple of campsites, but one of them is €40 a night, and it's just ridiculous. You don't get anything special for that.
And we liked seeing, didn't we, because it had the waterfall and rapids behind us, and we slept the best we've ever slept. So we're going back there to pick up some wool, because I got some wool from a charity shop that had been left over, some Irish wool, and I've started making a jumper and I've run out, so we're going to go see if they've got it. But also the boiler incident, that's still not fixed. Scott will explain that to you later. So we need somewhere like a base, don't we, so you can sort it out,
so
instead of just being in the middle of nowhere.
So we can be plugged into electric, so we've got some heat at least while I do it.
And then obviously there's the police incident, which we'll update you later on in the video.
That'll be coming up later in the video, even though it happened yesterday.
Yeah.
Some would say we're giving you a bit of a tease, and we are cheeky little so-and-sos that we are.
But yeah, that was a big drama, and you won't believe some of the stuff we've got to tell you. So catch up on that. But apart from that, weather's a bit naff. It's not that cold, is it?
I don't know, because in our last car, a BMW, don't you know, because we're well posh, we had an outside temperature sensor, and it's really accurate. It really bugs me. I just have no idea what the temperature is out there. I mean, I could ask our virtual assistant, you think, but they just lie to you anyway. But that's a whole other story.
Oh, that is a whole other story, isn't it?
Yeah.
About the alien armada.
So just if you have no idea what Mrs. Tinfoil Hat over here is on about, so there's rumours about an armada of alien craft heading towards us, probably to wipe us out.
In 2027.
And to be honest, who could blame them with the state of the world?
Yeah, I'm just thinking, hurry up, you know, get a jog on.
So this is, and I use the phrase loosely, all over the internet. I've never come across it because I don't go on these sort of sites that encourage madness.
You'll all thank me later.
So we asked the Amazon version of our AI assistant, you think, and she said, yes, there is an armada.
The James Webb Telescope had seen it coming.
Yeah, so, you know, she said this is what has been seen by the James Webb Telescope.
But yesterday, I didn't tell you this, yesterday it's been taken off the internet. So when you ask her now, it doesn't say it, but it said it to us, didn't it?
Yeah, but then we asked her to clarify on that.
She didn't want to talk to us then.
Yeah, she just made up a load of rubbish. So we then said, are you allowed to lie? And she said, oh no, as a virtual assistant, I can't lie. So then I went on ChatGPT.
They were having a row with her.
Yeah, and I was going backwards and forwards between the two of them.
And they both say that the other one is crap, and they're the
also say that all they are able to do is essentially reproduce information that is on the internet. Now, I would say if someone has put false information on the internet and then one of these assistants tells me as a fact, well then they can lie.
Yeah.
But then we just got into a whole theological debate. And
so this is what we do with our days.
yeah, when we're bored, you know, some may think that we spend hours and hours editing videos and coming up with plans. We don't have a clue. We just get into an argument with a virtual AI device.
Yeah.
All good fun.
It was.
So yeah, that's about it for the morning so far.
It is. So we'll catch you in a bit.
Now, it's at this point in the journey where things started to go a little awry, shall we say. Have a look at this. So, we'd been behind this Audi A4 for a couple of miles or so at this point, and we sort of noticed that he was driving very close to the car in front, and I mean like within 6 feet at several points along this road. So we got to about here and just noticed this horrible smell. And I didn't really know what it was, but I could just about notice some smoke coming off the right hand side rear tyre. So look at this now. That is actually his tyre coming off the rim. Now, that's pretty bad, you think, yeah? So you would think that he would have noticed, because surely a normal person wouldn't drive like an absolute numpty like this. So anyway, this carries on now for a good few miles where they're just driving along on the rim. No tyre at all. So we did the sensible thing and called the police or the guard. Now this is where it all gets a bit weird. So first of all, Lee's on the phone to them, and they just seemed completely disinterested, not at all bothered about what we'd said. So I thought, well, I need to keep him in my sight, but I also expected that he's probably just going to crash at any minute, so I didn't want to get too close. So we're trying to explain to the guard where exactly we are. Now, bear in mind, if this was England, we really wouldn't have a problem with place names, but we're in the Republic of Ireland. And, you know, naturally, they have their own language, so we were struggling on a bit trying to get some of these names right. But we managed to explain where we were, gave them the registration number, all that sort of thing. And they said, okay, not a problem, we'll take care of it. So then, a few minutes later, we get a phone call back. And it was just really weird. Now, our only explanation is that we don't fully understand how the judicial system works in Ireland. Because we were asked if we wanted to prosecute this driver. And we can't work out what that really means. Why would we prosecute them? So anyway, as you can see, it's still in front. It's been driving another few miles. The guard is still, I'm going to say useless, because frankly, that's how it felt to us. So yeah, we just carry on, and you know, he's still doing his normal manoeuvres. Through an amber light, which, you know, it's not too bad, but I was kind of hoping that I'd be able to stay right behind him just in case something goes horribly wrong. So at this point I'm thinking, right, it's okay, it's not a problem, there's just one vehicle in between us. So we just carry on down the road, and I try and get my foot down a bit. Bear in mind I'm in a town, so I don't want to go too mad. But I wanted to try and catch up to it to give the police as much information as I could. So again, we're still trying to explain where we are. Lee said to them, you know, we don't want to prosecute. We thought that's what you do. You know, we've just given you the information. It's up to you what you do. You're the guard. We're just people on the road. Now, as you can see, the car's gone and we don't know where it's gone. So we're frantically looking round for a street sign, and I've got round this corner. Lee's managed to spot that we're on Bridge Street, given them that information, told them that we've got the dash cam footage as well in case they want it. And again, they just seemed really disinterested. So, if you understand how the judicial system works, whether, you know, in England we'd just be called as a witness, but over here it seems we have to be the prosecution, let us know if that's right, or did we just get a guard that really didn't care? Well, that was all something a bit different, wasn't it? Not every day that you see a complete and utter numpty lose a tyre and either 1, not know, or 2, just not care. So anyway, did the day get better? Well, I think so, yeah. So we've actually ended up back in Sneem where we were the other day, and I'll put a clip on at the end so you might be able to remember where we were, because we just about figure out where we are when we wake up in the morning. So anyway, we've got here, plugged in, and thought I'll check the heating, because this morning it only worked for a few minutes, and then when I tried it a second time it wouldn't work. So I thought, right, get here, try it again. I've done some research and I think it's actually the spark generator. So you have a spark generator here, you have a flow of gas going over it, and it sparks continuously until it ignites the gas. There you get your hot air. So I've done all my research. I've even got really excited because I've looked in the cupboard and I've seen where it is. Now bear in mind, our boiler is flipping huge. It's like, well, you can't even see. It's about 5 times the size of my head. It's that big. So I didn't really want to have to take it out of the cupboard. Plus it's gas, which you don't really want to be messing about with. But the spark generator seems to be right at the front. So I thought, happy days. And then we've got here, I've tried it on the gas and it's fired up straight away. So now I'm really confused. I don't have a clue. All I can say is I think that by changing the regulator, I've got rid of any residue by retrying it over and over again. And hopefully, fingers crossed, it's gonna work. Otherwise, you're gonna get many more of these videos where Scott tries to explain to you what he's done now to try and fix the gas heating issue. And we don't want any more of those, do we? So anyway, that's about it. We've already shown you around Sneem, so we can't really show you again. So I'm guessing we'll catch you on the next one. Oh, please subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. Move my head over here, point up there. That's the QR code. Just scan it with your phone camera. It'll tell you what to do. And it'll be fantastic, because then we can become YouTube millionaires and take over the world. And who wouldn't want that? See you soon.